Alright people, welcome again to MG Sports TV. Hopefully guys are doing good. Hopefully everything is going well with you and family, or should I say loved ones. Alright, so this is actually a short preview of the Reggae Girls Championship, Under 20 Championship match that's coming up tomorrow. And I'm doing this is just as I said, a short preview show. Just gonna run through the team, just a little refresher, expectations, predictions, and all of those things. So please stick around, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Please people, smash that like button. If you're here first after the program, just subscribe and join the family. Now let me just get straight to the meat of the matter. No time to waste here, because you know time is of the essence. Let me see. Good. So as you can see here, I've already done most of the work in behind the scenes. So we're going to show you guys what we have here displayed and what we have to display. Certainly, so it's Jamaica versus Canada, which I expect it to be a really good matchup. Certainly there's a lot. So let's get into the details. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. we take on Canada. We take on Canada at 3 p.m. tomorrow. But let's see what the Gold Cup have to say about it. So past champions, USA, Canada set to kick off the Concacaf Women Under 20 Championship. So all those in the comment section, all those who are in the comment section, please smash that like button. As I said, it won't be a long one. Certainly won't be a long one. So hit the like button while they're here, so we can know that you are just showing your full support. All right, let's go. So I always wonder why they put it. Past champions, the United States and Canada are among the teams set to begin the action on Wednesday in the 2023 Concacaf Women's Under 20 Championship in Dominican Republic. Group A kicks off with Canada taking on Jamaica at the Estadio Olympiaco Felix Sanchez in Santo Domingo. Champions in 2004 and 2008, Canada will be seeking a quick start to their tournament after winning their group in the Concacaf Women Under 20 qualifying. Olivia Smith will be the one to watch. Interesting. Will be one to watch for the Canadians after she scored 8 goals in her team's 4 games in qualifying. Overall, Canada tallied 40 goals in the qualifying round and will try to do the same on Wednesday. But they will go up against what is a very stingy Jamaican defense. The Reggae Girls were solid in the back on their way to winning their group in the Concacaf Under 20 qualifiers, not allowing a single goal in their 3 games. Between Canada's high-flying attack and Jamaica's brick wall defense, something will have to give in this opener. Group A will continue at the Estadio Olympico. Sorry, my apologies about Olympico. Felix Sanchez with defending champions USA going up against Panama. That certainly should be a good match. The USA are 7-time winners of the Under 20 Championship and qualified automatically for the tournament. No doubt a new generation of USA players will look to follow in the footsteps of past stars such as Mallory Paul and Rose Lavelle and leave their own legacy. Panama were quite impressive in winning their group in qualifying, scoring 29 goals and conceding just 1 in their 3 victories out of 3 matches. Sherlyn King, who scored 5 goals in the qualifiers, headlines a Panama attack that will try to stand tall against the 2022 winners. So certainly we're expecting to see a very good encounter. Really good encounter. Let me see, this was from that's long time ago. So certainly we're up for an extremely good encounter, and I am looking forward. Sports prophecy, military, don't waste your time. Jamaica will lose all 3 games in this group easily. Well, yes, your sports prophecy, so my assumption is that you are correct. But as for me, I don't look at life that way. Certainly, I don't look at life that way. I can be optimistic. I can be deluded. I can be mad. I can be referred to as so many different things. But in me, how I view things, for you to be successful in life, you have to view success through your eyes. And if you don't view it through your eyes first, you will never be able to reach your true potential or true success. So if that's what you believe in, a JT, I won't say no to your belief. But my belief is that if you don't put a foot forward, you will never start a journey. You will never reach anywhere. If you tell yourself before you even start a journey that it ends right here, it didn't even make no sense. Put your mind to it. So that's your belief, no problem at all. I won't deter that. But I view life different. I think you guys should know me by now. I view life different. So well, as I said, you're the prophecy, So let's see if the prophecy shall fulfill. We will see if the prophecy shall fulfill. But certainly, these are some really humongous games. These are some big games, actually. Really, really big games. Let me go over to the JFF web page. Let's have a look. So this is what the squad looks like. You know what? Let me just do it on Twitter. Makes sense. Make a lot more sense if I do it on Twitter. Make a lot more sense. Should just do it on Twitter. So let's have a look at the squad. We can have a look at the fixtures as well. Let's have a look at the fixtures. So these are what the fixtures look like at present moment. So we have Canada first match May 24th, which is tomorrow. Then 2 days later we have the United States. No rest in between. Such a tough match. Poof, that rough. And then on the 28th, 2 days later again, which is Sunday at 3 p.m. all game. The games on Friday will be at 5 p.m. Jamaican time. Sunday will be 3 p.m. Jamaican time on Sunday. And that game will be versus Panama. And this here is the group of death. Jamaica, Panama, United States, Canada. This is the group of death. I am very surprised that Canada even end up in this group as well. I'm extremely surprised. Read the article in the Observer. The technical director said they didn't have enough time. Well, let them create them excuse. The ball is wrong, bro. We don't have a technical director. Sports Prophet says these girls will lose all 3 games by 3 goals or more. Well, Mr. Sports Prophecy, you are the prophet. What do you call it? You are the prophet. You are the prophet. So my assumption is that, as I mentioned, you are right. But as I said, we will see on the day. If you throw in the flag already, fine. That's totally fine in my perspective. Now, in regards to starting 11, so these are the 2 games. These are the games that we have. In regards to starting 11, that's going to be quite complex. And let me tell you why it's going to be quite complex. Because we are very unsure of which player will take the field. So we are very, very unsure of which player will take the field. There's no surety around it. Because last time, you can say, all right, so Akelia Johnson, who played left back, she was strong. But the truth is, we're not sure what the other players that come into the squad, what they have to offer. We are certainly not sure what it's going to look like. So, yeah, man, you can call me. Yeah, man, you can call me, man. About 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I don't want the show to pass 15 minutes. I don't want to pass 15 minutes. 20. Man, I don't want to pass 20 minutes. So I can take a 5-minute call, no problem. Shavan said, I think the JFF may not have the best preparation for the girls. But Shav, have you ever seen Jamaica doing proper preparation for girls? Alright, so we have a sports prophecy calling. Bless up, Mr. Prophecy. How are you doing?
Yeah, man. Alright, this is military. Yeah. So these games, very tough games for the females, and I'm looking at it from this side of the spectrum. Basically, these are the Jamaican under 17 girls, right? That has made the jump.
Yeah.
And if you look at the other three teams, the other three teams had girls who were further along in their development, much stronger, much bigger, and they're just not going to be able to hold up just the way the under 17 wasn't able to hold up in the second round of their qualifiers when they even went up against other under 17s. You automatically saw the difference.
Why? Well, first of all, why you say they didn't hold up in the second round?
They didn't. That's why they lost.
Which game did they lose in the second round?
Canada didn't lose. How did they lose to?
We didn't lose any game in the second round in the qualifiers.
When in the under 17?
The qualifiers you're speaking about that played just the other day.
Yeah.
No, we didn't lose.
No. But okay. How did it go? How many points? Because I know in the first round we were doing very well when Natalia came off the bench. How many games did we win or lost? Just give me the record again.
All right. So the games that we played in the qualifiers for this competition you're speaking about, right?
This is not the under 17, right?
This is the under 20.
20. Yeah, it wasn't the under 17 Natalia and those girls played the other day.
Oh, Natalia is also part of the under 20 as well.
Yeah, I know. She's a part of the under 20. No. How did the under 17?
No, but the thing is now, why are you remember now these girls that are playing the under 20, right? They qualified for the under 20. If they could not hold up for the under 20, they wouldn't have qualified.
No, but if you look at the teams that they played the first round, they were all ice cream team. As I said, these teams are they were soft competition.
Yeah, but the other, but same can be said for USA. Same can be said for Canada. These other teams who advanced through the qualifiers. Wouldn't you say that those teams that they played against were ice cream teams as well?
But if you look at the thrashing that the other ice cream teams pick up from Canada and USA, it's a different thrashing, brother.
Yeah, but in every game there's this old context. Listen, I'm not saying that we have the perfect squad, you know. All right, so let me see if I can find the.
No, military. Yeah, the under 17. I want to know how did the under 17 work?
Did
they qualify?
I don't remember. I don't. No, but the thing is, you know. All right, so even if they didn't qualify in the under 17, right? Listen me out, right? We're now on the under 20, and they did qualify for the under 20 championship. So you can't use reference, even though it's the same girl, for the under 17, and when they make the step up, they didn't qualify for the lower game and the under 17, but they qualified for the higher level. So put aside that now. We're speaking about the under 20 that they qualified for. You have to use in context now what happened during qualification.
Yeah, military, the competition is just getting started now, bro. Those games were like prelim. That's like prelim to the World Cup.
I agree. It is, but it's just getting started for all the teams.
But military, don't you give? No, it's not just that. All right, let's just be honest now. United States girls, they're not just the best in the regions. They're some of the best in the world. Right? That's number one. Then you come and you have a Canada, which we say Canada is in the top 10, top 15 in the world. And then you have Panama, who is getting much better, who is way up there. And so I'm starting to look and I'm like, where can Jamaica eke out 3 points in the group? That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, so you know that the last date when Jamaica was going up against Honduras, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's that. And Honduras gave them a tough challenge.
But did you know that Honduras team is actually ahead of them in regards to top 10 or whatever level they are?
In Concacaf.
Yeah, do you know that, right?
Yeah, that's okay because but military, that goes back to show you where I was talking about the development and the age group level.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that even though Honduras was ahead of us, we still defeated them to advance.
Yeah, we defeated them, but I thought the Honduras game was way too tough for Jamaica, and that was just one tough game. Now they have three tough games, military, and they barely won that game.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
it
I'm
was a
trying to
tough
say.
game. It
Yeah,
was a
and now
tough
you're
team.
gonna play against the number one team, and potentially you're gonna play against number one and number two in the region, and then the next emerging team, like military, to pull out at least Jamaica. If Jamaica come out of that group, there is the highest amount of points I think Jamaica can get out of that group is 1 point.
Just a draw.
Just a draw, man, and that's probably a draw against Panama.
All right, so
Panama is gonna dominate the ball position over Jamaica.
let me ask you a question. I 100% believe that we will be facing stronger team. I 100% believe in that. So let me ask you a question. Do you think that Cameroon went into the World Cup with the mindset that because they're going to play against stronger teams, they're just going to fall out easy like that?
Which one of the World Cup better?
The last World Cup they play, the men's World Cup.
No, but Cameroon.
Not Cameroon, man. The team that went far, man, with Hakimi and those guys on it, man.
Oh, you're talking about Morocco?
Morocco, yes.
No, you see, Morocco is a whole different ball game.
No. What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. In regards to quality, would they match up to the other teams that they advance over?
No, alright, but we have to take it from the group stage of the group that Morocco was in first round. And you see, those kind of competition, your first round draw is very important. Not only that, let's just break down what Morocco does very well. They're very stingy. They don't give up a lot of goals, for one. And in the international, you see, World Cup, international football is one of the hardest games to score in, A lot of people don't know, the game tends to tighten up military, even when the competition between the teams are wider.
Do you want me to tell you who the group, the names that were in the group that Morocco was in?
Yeah.
Croatia, Belgium, Canada.
Oh, come on. Canada, first timers. Belgium was the oldest team in the World Cup. So the only real competition was
Hold on. No, you say we should break down things in context. Quality on team. Let's address the aspect of quality on the team. Do you think that Morocco, for the starting 11, 1v1, has the quality as of Belgium? Don't factor in age, factor in quality.
No, this is what a lot of people, I think even the way we look at this game, listen, Belgium went into the World Cup with just, all Belgium had was name. It was like, Belgium was like a Ferrari with a Corolla engine.
All right. So this is what I'm saying, right, JT? What I'm saying is that sometimes sometimes how we assess football, there's context to every single thing. And I'm telling you, when Morocco was drawn in that group, Canada was a lot of quality players playing in Europe, right across Europe. Belgium, a lot of quality players who play right at the highest level in football. Croatia, a lot of quality players who are playing at the highest level of football. All three teams had more. Probably Canada only team.
Military, what's going on right now is that you're not being realistic, bro.
No, stop.
You're being an optimist.
It's not a matter of being an optimist. What I'm saying to you is this. I want you to listen. Listen this well. Just listen.
Not compare the female game with the men's
JT, we're not talking about who I play. Just listen to this now. What I am saying is, this is what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that if Morocco did have the mindset that you have, I highly doubt that they would exit the group.
No, you see, mindset is not what gets you through football games.
Oh, stop right there. You know that football is JT. JT, listen to me. This is a proven fact. Listen to me now, JT. This is a proven fact. Football is 20% physical attribute and 80% mental. And this is a proven fact. So,
Military, me go trash can that analogy.
alright, trash can it. I'm gonna have something to bring up to you as well. Trash can it.
Let's find in 23 players from all around the world who are just mediocre football players, and we run them through a course of psychological training, similar to something like what Australia did to start winning in cricket. Let's say we run these 23 mediocre players who play in the USL just through the most rigorous mental training, and then get the mindset. Bro, when they go up against Argentina, a 30 them a pick up, brother. You know I'm going at that with Mike, you say you see levels to this, me done.
Alright, listen. Alright, so listen to what I'm saying. Let me ask you a question. No. So we have a Champions League final coming up. We have Inter Milan versus Manchester City. Which one is the better team?
You see,
no man, that's a simple question. That's a simple question.
No, military. To break down where we're going to talk about better team now, we have to get into leagues and style of play.
No man. Which squad have the most quality?
Yo, to me, the squads are not that far apart.
Stop your madness, JT. On YouTube, your name is, listen to me now, JT. On YouTube, your name is Sports Prophecy. And you're going to tell me that the Inter squad is not that far off from the Man City squad?
Because this is what I'm going to, and you're not going to hear the next part.
Alright, tell me the next one.
It's like marketing. The EPL is in our faces every day, and we just see these players. And because let's say, when you look at Phil Foden, when he plays for England, he is a regular player, bro. He is a regular player when he plays for England, bro. No, he is a regular player, but because club football is like an all-star game in the military. Yeah, you know that, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why the difference with the international game, where the international game it tightens a bit. When you look at Jamaica playing against Argentina, when Argentina scored that first goal, Argentina found it difficult to break down a Jamaica team that was ranked almost in the 70s, who has won a game in months.
Who made the difference in the Argentina game?
No, Messi came on and made a difference.
At what minute in the game Messi came on?
I think he came on in like the 70th up there.
Messi came on the 76th minute. So he took Argentina, let's say the Argentina team without Messi, for 70th minute to lock all of Jamaica 1-1. To lock all of Jamaica 1-1 at the 70th minute. 1-1. Until you know Messi come on, which made the difference. This is a country, I think they rank top 5, top 3.
Jamaica did score another game there?
Yeah man, at 3-1 done. 3-1 we get.
Yeah, I think. Who did score?
Bobby?
Jamaica score?
Yeah man, a Bobby. Yeah man, I think a Bobby score.
Bobby score against Mexico in here, man.
Yeah man, I think.
A 3-0 we get, man.
3-0? Yeah, 3-0. Let me see. When Messi come, we know that the game was very, very close. Let me see.
Them score one first half, and then the game start tight, like most international games.
Alright, the game was good. And then scored. Their second goal came in the 86th and the 89th minute. That's where the next two goals come. It was very, very close. But what I'm saying, based on the disparity of a team in the 60s playing against a team in the top 3. The top 3 team shouldn't blow away the team in the 60s easily.
No. But it just shows you that when another player on the top team came on with quality, it was no longer a game.
No, but me remember saying no. See, I tell me say before Messi was on, the other players were in quality.
No, but Messi, bro, if Argentina is a 5 with Messi on the bench, when Messi comes on, Argentina 9. Messi alone take up 4 points, brother.
I agree, but what I'm saying is, a team in the top 3, top 2 is not as good without Messi of a team in the 60s.
You see, alright, You see, that's tricky. So that we two of we kind of did skip. You see, Inter Milan, you don't talk about Inter Milan and Manchester City.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, it's similar to marketing. Manchester City is in our faces every day. They're gonna win the EPL. Inter Milan, unless you clock into the Syria, you really look at the Inter Milan player then day in and day out. And if you start matching player stats in their league, you probably have to come up with some similar stats to military. And
you have any idea how much Inter Milan in a league? Not in league?
No, I don't, and I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't watch the Serie A as much anymore. I mostly watch La Liga and EPL.
Okay. Understood. Inter Milan, they're third in the league. I think they amassed must be 66 points. About 66 points they amassed. They scored. I don't think they scored a lot of goals. They scored 67 goals, and they scored significantly less than Man City and conceded significantly more than Man City. But in the what I'm.
They can beat Man City though.
Of course they can. But what I'm saying, no, JT, what I'm saying, no, JT. Yeah, but they cannot go into that game. Said, boy, Manchester City team bigger than for we, them better than for we, so we already are gonna lose. Them can't go into the game, said it.
But the difference is with Jamaica and Inter Milan has quality players at every position as well.
Alright, so this is what I'm saying now. So me can move back now to the Reggae Girlz now. When you look at this now, imagine the Reggae Girlz. Remember, I said the first thing that we say now. We're gonna adjust what you say now. Imagine what you say now. Don't waste your time. Jamaica will lose all 3 games in this group easily. Because why? We are going up against inferior opponents. So we're gonna lose it easily.
It's not just that. I just think it's not that we are going up against inferior. It's not that we are inferior to. We're going up against superior
opponents. Yeah, superior. Sorry, my apologies.
Inferior to them.
Yeah.
Is that our girls are just not as developed? This is what.
No, but it's the same thing. It is the same thing. It's just the same as this.
No, it's not the same because guess what? Military. Remember, Jamaica girls them can have similar quality to the US girls them, but they're just not as developed. That doesn't make them inferior. It would just make them just not. They haven't got to that level of development as yet.
No, but all right. So what I'm saying, even though they don't get the level of development, won't you say that these the USA players and the Canada players are way ahead of the Jamaican players?
Yes, and if you look at how many girls from the US under 17 is on the US under 20. Meanwhile, you take that into consideration, military.
No, but you see that
the US team, there are girls who were not in the under 17 who were just above older, but they are more developed even more than some of the other US under 17 them, which dominated the under 17 competition. And if you look at the Jamaica under 20 team, the bulk of it is the under 17.
All right.
If you look at it,
but all right, JT, me now refute none of what you say. None of those aspects. The only aspect I'm refuting now is where you said we already lose before we even kick a ball. And that's what me have a problem with now. With you basically saying that. So, may I say now, so Lanier asked a question. Have you ever seen a small team beat a superior team before?
Yes, that happened, but it's not very frequent.
But it happens though.
Yeah.
What caused it to happen?
Sometimes the team, the superior team either just comes out flat on the day, or they end up, they get that superior status of just marquee names, which they are actually having other big players, but they don't have an actual team. Because that happened to Brazil at one point, where Brazil had top class players in every position, but they weren't a team.
So let me say something to you, right? Last weekend I watched my team played against a far inferior team than ours. And the game finished and we had 86% possession. They had about 24%, and they had one shot. They had three shots, one on target, I believe. And that one on target was the goal. At the rest of the game, it was sheer desire, heart, and something that they're fighting for. Carry them over a line. That was Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. So listen, I'm speaking from a perspective of, even last night I was at the JPL quarterfinal playoff, and going to the game, Aberview had a 2-0 lead. At full time, the game ended, I think it ended 3-1. No, 3-2 the game ended. So on aggregate it was 4-3. But the team went in with a superior scoreline. It's a superior team as well, based off of how them finished on the table and how them performed through the season. And during the game, they really leveled up, came back from 2-0 down to level it off. At one point, it went to 3-3 on aggregate. It went to 3-3 on aggregate. And then now the superior team got the one goal to take them over the line. What I'm saying is this: in football, there's no guarantee. Doesn't matter how good you are. There's none whatsoever. There's no guarantees in football. Unless, like in our league structure.
Military. Have you really noticed these American girls? A lot of these American under-20 girls, if they did a Jamaican, a lot of them would have break into our senior team.
No, JT, I never dispute the quality of the American team. They are better than us. They are superior to us. But what I'm saying I have a problem with, is going to the fight with the mindset that you already lose. And that's my problem.
Even with the senior girls, they will be lucky if they win one game in the World Cup.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You cannot have that mindset. That's not the right mindset to start.
Military, look at the pieces. Let's look at the pieces with the senior girls. As I said, I have one big problem in how the senior girls team is structured. The team is structured where everything goes to Bunny Shaw when we want to score. Look, when Bunny Shaw gets the ball in front of the 18, the other girls, them don't know what to do. It's like them a wait on Bunny Shaw.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever watched Man City women's team play?
With Bunny Shaw, yes, since Bunny Shaw has been there.
Since Bunny Shaw has been there, everything goes straight through Bunny Shaw. Every attack, every play goes straight through Bunny. So why Man City do it?
Other girls who can score. They do have other girls who can score, though, man. And military, we can't use Man City and them team, the brother, when we are compare. Remember, the girl we are going to depend on now for the under 20 now is Natalia Akinfina, bro.
But she's not the only one.
No, but she's going to be our Bunny Shaw. That girl has to perform very well for Jamaica even get 3 points. I promise you.
No. I don't believe that one player have to perform well for us to get 3 points. I believe the entire team have to perform for us to get 3 points.
Military. You know what I'm talking about. Obviously, if she perform well and the defense not play, I'm saying, let's say the defense gives you the same work rate that they give you in the first round and they're quite solid. You're still going to need Natalia Atkinson actually make that breakthrough. When you look on the next little girl, Seaton, she's good, but them small. When you look on the one when I'm Ranganat, she's decent for her age, but she's tripping over herself. She gonna quickly run into the girls them way. We get called up from US team when them are 15 and she never get the call up there for the US, bro. Let I tell you, it's just not the same level military. There's levels to football.
I agree. But JT, I said I agree that they do have a far superior team than ours. And I agree that there's levels in football. And I agree that both Canada and USA have a superior team than ours. And likely, the chance, if you're a bookie, if you're a betting person, the money would be on Canada and USA. But me, who is a Jamaican fan, who is supporting the Reggae Girlz, I should have some level of optimism despite, listen up.
I made a video the other night and I said, the video was a question to the fans. And I said, are we expecting too much from our national team?
No. So hold on. Let me ask you a question, JT. Which team overseas you support?
Which team?
Yeah.
A Jamaica main team.
No man, which team in the world football you support other than Jamaica?
Netherlands. Holland.
No, which club team you support? Let me ask you. Liverpool. I'm gonna ask you a question. Liverpool will go against Brighton. Don't you expect Liverpool to win?
No, you people laugh at me the other night for my show when I said Brighton is the best pressing team in all of football all around the world right now.
I agree. I agree with that.
Somebody said, we are talking about Man City.
No. No, it's a Brighton, man. Yeah, alright. So now, me not go is Brighton. Hold on. Southampton. Liverpool are play Southampton for the final day of the Premier League. Me ask you a question. Do you expect Liverpool to win the match?
No, depending on what Liverpool is playing for.
Liverpool are playing to win the title. Southampton already get relegated. Do you expect Liverpool to win the game?
I expect Liverpool to win the game, but I always have in the back of my mind that this is the Premier League. That's the difference.
Alright, so listen to this now. But listen to this now. Let's flip it now. For sure, Jamaica going up against USA. I expect USA to beat Jamaica. But from me, just listen to me now, no? I, as a fan of the far inferior team, have to be optimistic, have to show support, have to be of that belief that we can get something. Even though, realistically, perhaps you say we have to be realistic. Even though realistically, they are the far superior team, so they are supposed to win. No, the problem is this now. If this is where the problem is, if me come here and say Jamaica just go beat them like that, that is madness. Do you and they know you can call me for being mad? If me just come and say Jamaica go beat USA, Jamaica go beat them. That is strictly madness. No, with me, no, that is what I'm saying. That's a lot of people understand. It is a big gap, but in the same sense, if as a fan supporting a team, you cannot be optimistic, it makes no sense you follow that team. None whatsoever.
No, military. I know this is the problem now, military. I think that Jamaican fans, we let our patriotism and our emotion remove the ability to think logically and realistically about the game.
I don't agree with that. Listen to this, right? Listen to this.
Our emotions and our patriotism and our
No, JT. I think you are looking at it the wrong way. Listen to this, right? I support Arsenal. I'm more if you understand. More you listen to me and say, let's be like understanding. My reason about this. Me support Arsenal. Arsenal lead the league from Wapikil Philip. Though, as a fan of Arsenal, knowing that Manchester City have a far superior team, this and that, all and something there, during that time period, going to the league season, don't you expect, say, me I gonna have the hope and optimism, say, we can do something? Or you expect me to say, boy, then better we, so we now get no tight? Which thing you're supposed to believe?
I think my statement was a bit harsh then when we said you're a waste of time, and that wasn't very, I was the only one in the chat, and I just, you know what I mean, that was just a statement that so
exactly, that is the reason I shoved, so that was harsh.
Yeah, but on the real though, I do think though, I 100% think that Jamaica will lose all 3 games in that group, at least by 2 to 3 goals. It's just they will not be able to hold up against a bombardment of pressure constantly for 90 minutes. If you look at the United States girls and Canada and them team they play, they do not stop. They do not stop. That's the problem.
Somebody said something to you. Somebody asked a question in the comment section. Lana said, if you were coaching a team And you're going up against a far superior team than you. Far, far superior. Way ahead in development. What would be your team talk to your players? Before you go out there.
It wouldn't be about the team talk for me.
What would it be about?
It would be about the preparation, brother. And I don't think Jamaica is prepared.
No man. Listen to me and say. Listen to me and say. You have these Reggae girls. You are the coach. No more. Listen, you are the coach. And you do all your preparation. You prepare for this and that, whatever. On match day, before the team walk out, you are the coach, stand up in front of the girls them. Knowing all the way you know about the USA team. You know all of that. You stand up in front of the girls them. What would you say to the girls them before them touch the field?
What I would say simplify the game. Stick to what you know. Don't overcomplicate the game. And just play your game. But we also have a game plan. No, military. This is how I'm looking at it. When I look at the United States and Canada from the under 17, the style of football they play is you can hold out against them, and them not score, but them miss a lot of chances. They tend to miss. Remember, in the under 17 girl competition, I never see so much ball hit the crossbar. So yet in my life in our football competition. If we go back and check the stats, Canada and the United States probably lick the crossbar at least 3 to 4 times every game.
All right, so you know, if you want to hear what would be my speech to the girls them. This, when I listen to this, right? So we already do preparation as an inferior team. You know, so you go target whatever weakness you think them have, or you think you can target. You're gonna use that, all right. So this is what, so you don't do that preparation there through training or whatever, do your video analysis, whatever. This is what I would say to the girls them in front of them. I'm gonna say, all right, look on the colors you are wearing. Look at the colors that you guys are wearing. You represent your national team. This is the day you prove to them, your same opponents, the reason why you are on the same pitch as them. Do not look at, do not feel inferior to them. Do not think that they're better than you. Don't believe that they're better than you. Go out there and give your all and just make your country, your family proud. And that's very important at the end of the day. So, saying that, me not tell them, say, boy, USA better on automatically. No, me can't do that. I can't do that. Me have to tell them, say, me have to get them mental at a place so me know, say, they are willing to run through a brick wall, even if them lose 15-0, them lose going down hard, because them a fight.
Number one, military. If Jamaica had a program where these girls, let's say like the United, because the United
No,
States,
listen, JT, you see, you consistently go to structure.
No. Me just have to say how me that come to the team talk as a coach.
Yeah, but you cannot. This is what I work with now. You know where I work with now. We don't have none of them something where you desire to have, where you don't want to have. We don't have none of that. So you have to approach a team talk with what is at your foot, which is the situation that you have at your foot right now. And that is the reason why I approach a team talk like that. Because I want my girls to go out there and give their all, even if them not that good like the other players them. So if them are lose, they can't say, coach, me never give me all. Because they want to do that. So they can know the levels that they are at, and they can know how them to work on and how them to improve themselves.
Military, like you interview Tapa too much, man.
So what?
God, them, remember saying, you Damian Lowe say, when they are playing at the Caribbean Cup, Tapa no do no strategy and no tactics, Tapa just come out and say, we not believe in yourself. Brother, I want to go out there. Go do it. You see me? Let me tell you.
But you see though, JT, you see though, that is what you're talking about now. I put a situation at your foot and you could not explain find a way out of it. But guess what you can do?
No, but I was gonna explain, you didn't give me a chance to explain.
Alright, explain to me then. Explain to me why you that's the girls then.
If I'm the coach of these girls And first off, me know what me gonna do is me I start out very early because a lot of these girls are not playing at the highest level. So me know say yo, if this competition is going to be in the summer, me need to have these girls from let's say January.
No, JT, come on.
No,
No, man, I don't want you to put in all of these scenarios and situations in place. I'm speaking about what the preparation base of what we have right now.
I'm gonna give you the contrast. I'm gonna give you the contrast.
No, because you're building a scenario. You're building a scenario. You're building a perfect scenario. We don't have that.
I'm gonna give you the actual contrast of what's going on now.
All right.
Let me just say this to you. Why we come to this? Because this, what I'm saying is also why I have come to this and that Jamaica will lose all these games by 2 to 3 goals.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I came to this. What I'm saying, if I'm the coach, we start out from January, knowing that we don't have the highest level competitions and the girls playing at the best level. I want to have these girls at least once every week and have them playing. You see, by the time we reach summer, brother, it's not even about team talk because I know what we are capable of. The thing with Jamaica team right now is the lack of the preparation and the physicality and the girls being underdeveloped. I just believe that giving them a team talk is one thing right now. But as I said, it would be like a Ferrari, bro, with a Corolla engine. It's just not seems to be. You see, I said the girls they don't have enough time to get a military. Team talk is not the only thing when it comes to this because you see when the game reaches 65 minutes and you see Natalia hacking to them mouth full of white squall and the little girl with the jerry curls around her back, she look like she are dead. Like you start realizing that's when the US girls them fitness for them start from January start kick in. You see me? The training from January start. It's not like them superior to Jamaica and I like them more talented than the Jamaican girls, you know. Is that they are playing at a higher level together over and over. So they have done the reps. They've done the repetition, military. The repetition method. This is what I should have said. Jamaica lack the repetition together as a team. And this is why I come to this conclusion. We lack the repetition, bro, to go up against high competition over and over for 6-7 months. Right now, if Jamaica girls did that in a camp, let's say from January, and them are trained every week, and them are play friendly military, I would have said that Jamaica could have beat this USA team. If these Jamaican girls were together since January and playing and training, I would pick Jamaica to win this game because I think Jamaica has the talent.
But you know what I'm now?
We don't have the reps.
You still give me the ideal situation. You still not. You see what? Alright, so you know, let me show you this, right? And this is how I see for a long while. This is how I see for a long while. Cause I sit here and listen to you now, and what you're doing is still trying to contrast the ideal situation where everything is alright. But listen, one to understand this. A lot of people don't know. Many of us, especially on social media and YouTube and all of that, we have done a lot of talking, but we don't know the ins and outs of what really happening in Jamaica. We all have the ideal situation in our head of how we think it should go, of how we want it to go. But the truth is, it's not necessarily how it can go. It's not necessarily how it can go. There's a reason why. Why you listen to me now? Why you listen to me? No. Why you listen to me? There's a reason why certain countries are at the pinnacle of certain sport. And there is a reason for that. Because these countries prioritize these sports and they have the resources to prioritize these sports. So all of these things that we have in our mind that we should implement this, we should implement that. And when in reality, all of these things cannot be implemented because of what? 1, resources. 2, human error. 3, human causes as well. Who can be here at what time can that person? There's so much factors which affects that. But at the end of the day, All I'm saying to you is that we are in this position right now. The match is playing tomorrow. This is a situation. This is a position that we're in. Under train, under, as I said, repetition, lack of repetition, and all of these things. And my question to you is, you are the coach in this team, standing there tomorrow evening before the girls them go out with all that lack of preparation, this or that. What do you tell these young ladies with them bright, pretty eyes, looking in your face, want some information from a coach? What are you telling them?
All right, I'm gonna say we at least we don't want to lose this game. First off,
that you tell them.
We're gonna take. Yeah, I tell them so we don't want to lose this game, and we're gonna take this game. We're gonna break this game down into 4 halves or 4 quarters. 4 quarters. Then you see me? I say we do it in segments. So let's say we have them for the first let's say 45. So 45, so that's a 22, what I don't know, what did that be now? 20 something point, 20 something point 5, right? We divide 45 by 2. So we're going to say, yeah, 22.5. So we have to, 22.5 minutes, we want to hold them to a nil all, and we want to see what we're doing, and we want to see how we are matching up. And we look at where we next, what we need to make adjustment. For the next 22, we need to reset.
I remember saying something, after the team go in, on a 5-0 down, what you say to your team?
When we lost the team, I would just still try to make the proper adjustments to try to come back in the game. I would still evaluate what we have been doing incorrectly and maybe rotate some players. But I'm telling you, for Jamaica to get a result out of this game, military, you have to break it down into 4 quarters.
No, man. You see, no. Listen, let me show you this, right? There's 2 types. All right, so you have a coach on team before? You have a coach on team before?
Yeah, I've coached, and I've never lost. As a coach, I've never lost.
Which team you coach? Tell me team name you coach.
It's just regular pickup teams, the coach.
All right, so listen to this one, man. All right, so that me find that very, very strange in coach, because I have been in position where me I do look at coaching, or me assistant coach, or been around coaches, dep on the sideline with the coach, help around the team and then something there. And in a dressing room with the players and this and that. I've been in that position quite a few times. And let me tell you something. You see, one time you see all of the tactical some stuff they do, where the panic training ground and you lay it out this and that. You see, when half time come and your team will lead 5-0 down, I say, all right, after you're done, say, all right, you are going. Kenisha, Kenisha, you need to drop off on the person that go around up on the right hand side. Each time you go on, get a car for her guard, me I take her because she have a left foot, fear left foot can cut her off, whatever. And you can them just listen to them, listen. And you can make them tactical changes.
First of all, military, I've never played on a team that got 5-0 in a game, or I've never coached a team we end up lose a game. So just keep that in mind. So this is you've experienced 5-0 whoppings. I've never been a part of any 5-0
Alright, so more listen to me. So in that sense, what I'm saying is that despite you deliver all them tactical something there, you have to come and say, you are girls. We are 5-0 down. What I don't want to see is anyone dropping their heads. I want to see resilience. I want to see fight. Go out there and give your all. You have, even when you've done your tactical battle, you have to tell them, you have to learn in psychology, you have to get in their head. You have to get in their head and tell them, say, hey, despite it not look good, despite your back is against the wall, you must throw some punch. You cannot go down, just lay down like that. You must throw some punch. So that's all I'm saying is, me find it very, very strange to say you coach a team and when you come on to, because, it doesn't matter how much tactics, you can apply a lot of tactics, Look at Pep Guardiola. Look what time you watch him in the dressing room, half-time talk. Him, after he done the tactical board, him still tell the players, them said, hey, this, we need to do this, we need to do that, rate it, whatever.
That's natural, military.
Yeah, but you're not giving me none of that, JT. You're not giving me none of that.
No, but military.
All you do is give me circumstances.
At the end of the day, you're just doing that with military. coach in Jamaica, they will win the Costa Cup.
You think so?
Hands down. I can coach a team of just picking up players around Jamaica and beat most of those JPL. I have them.
And me can't stand here and tell us how fool she say a chat.
I'm here to say that's something me sure about.
Fool she say a chat. Fool she say a chat. Fool. No. Oi. Me say, hey, you see, JT, you see, talking and doing something is two different something now. I've seen people will say same thing what you say and go there and feel. Right now.
No, but they're not. The difference with me and them is that they're not JT.
Eh? Alright.
The difference. Yeah.
You're going to never go wrap up now over almost an hour now.
You wasn't even thinking about the game in other ways when me tell you say the fourth quarter.
No man, come on man. All them something applicable.
You're talking about psychology as well. There's something you should look into. It's called NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. It talks about you should not pay too much attention to the outcome. So for me, as I said with the girls, is I don't want them to look at the bigger picture with the game. All I want to say to them, listen, today we're not going to lose, and this is how we're going to do it. I don't want them to focus on the end result. We're going to break this game down into 4 quarters. You see, if we want to have them at 0-0 when there's 22 minutes on the clock. So now we have these girls playing towards the objective. Let's see, 22 minutes, maybe a player go down with a foul. We have a game plan. We say a player go down around the 22, 23 minutes. We slow down the game, maybe get a water break. Reset. We tell the girls them say, guys, job well done. We just got them 0-0 at 22 minutes here on the clock. This is what we want to do. We see things that we can.
And you're going. Are you going half time and you're 3-0 down? Are you 2-0 down? What you do?
Coach, we are going under 3-0 half time, brother.
So hold on, hold on. It sound like you're Pep Guardiola 3.0. No, but that you can't say you're not going to the game 3-0 down. You think that's a football go?
No, me just can't picture it because military.
When me can't picture it?
Because we take people off a road, we are play ball and enter competition.
Oh, what you're going, JT. Me soon close off the show now, but bless up for calling here. Alright, Pep got it at 3.0. Bless up. Gentle people, that was Pep Guardiola 3.0. The man said you can't tell JT anything. He's the best coach in the world. Ian Crumbs of Jamaica needs to win against Canada. Boy, Ian, the truth is these two games are very, very tough games. Danica said the last time this crop of players played Canada at under 70 level, they drew 1-1. Lionel said last time Jamaica played Canada at under 20 level, they beat them 3-1. So those are quite interesting, Danica. Those are very, very interesting. Ian asked it. So Ian asked about starting lineup. It's tough. Bala kick 90, bless up. Yep, Can and Pan. Canada and Panama, they gonna get those 6 points against. They can do even get a point. Hopefully. The man said, you are right, MG. You have to stay positive no matter what. Girl, you are down, but if you score one, others will come. Alright, me can tell you. Alright, so in last year, me a coach on Corner League team. And after me set up the team and thing, and I tell you, first 30 minutes, man, I score 2 points. Left centre back, unfit. But I really, me never know coach him. So I was put together a team and sitting. I tell you, I have to make a half-time change, some rapid change half-time to get back the game in hand. To get the game in hand. If you make some rapid change to get the game in hand, man. I think we lose about 3-2 still. We lose about 3-2. But we still lose still. But we lose 3-2, but we still lose here, man. But I have to get the game in hand, I have to grab it up in hand and get back some goals. Make two tactical change. But anyway, so Ian, the thing about it now, Ian, is that starting 11 is going to be difficult because the truth is, I don't know much about the other players that came in. And if I should pick a starting 11, it more than likely be similar to the last under 20 team that played. It would have to be similar to the last team that played. Probably say Leah Brooks, Wells, left back Akela Johnson, Mignat. I think I would use Mignat as well. Avery Johnson. So that's Akila Johnson, Avery Johnson, Mignat. And I don't know. See that I don't know who they use at right back because I haven't seen Andrea Lewis. I haven't seen Amelia Van Zenten. So I can't say boy these girls are exceptional or whatever. I haven't really seen them. But it's easier. For sure, and let me see. Andreen Smith, I would start Andreen Smith, Buckley. So Andreen Smith, Buckley, Powell. Destiny Powell, Buckley, Andreen Smith. That probably would be my midfield three. Up front. Ooh. Natalia. Richards. You see, it's difficult because I really don't know what the other players are like. I don't know what the team chemistry is like. I really don't know. So that certainly would be a difficult one. Dr. Shaw said, sports officer, I'm surprised to hear those madness from you know. Sports officer that never lost a game as a coach. Big coach, man. A big coach, you know. Anyways, people, so I think that definitely covers most of the discussion that we've been here to so far. I think I would have covered most of it. Certainly. Hopefully. Hey, Jay Taylor, you need to come coach Jamaica, you know. You need to come coach Jamaica. We need it because if you have that caliber of coaching, we need a coach like that. People in the comment section, don't you think so? We need a coach of that caliber who never lose a game. Get him on board. We need to get him on board. And see if we can switch up things and make things, you know, bring some positivity to the Reggae Boyz camp. We need some of that. Let me see them just check a few more comments. Okay, so I'm done commenting now. Anyways, people, before you go, please smash the like button. I'm very, very anxious to see these girls play. I do know that's going to be a tough game. Going up against number one ranked female teams in the world. In USA, they're always ranked number one at our level because their program is quite different. Certainly, not USA, my apologies. In Canada, we're going up against Canada and Panama. Certainly, I do believe that for me, being optimistic, I think we can pull something, maybe a draw. I hope maybe a draw. Just me being optimistic. If we should lose, I don't want it to be by a huge deficit because we have to try catch back something somewhere. But I'm just going to be optimistic. I'm going to say maybe a 1-1 draw. I don't think so, but I'm hoping that we see